Hi, everybody. We are here with Liz Krenyak with Premier Gems here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And today we're going to talk to you about the 5 things you need to know when you are upgrading your old jewelry. Hi, Liz. So nice to have you with us.
Hi, it's always good to be here. So,
So
where,
if I want to, oh, sorry. If I was thinking about upgrading my existing piece or modifying it, what are some things I should know before I come into your office?
I mean, it is a pretty common practice. I mean, that piece of jewelry that you've received, and it might have been amazing and beautiful the day you got it, but time has passed, and styles have changed, or the way that your lifestyle has changed. So it's time to change the look of your ring or necklace or earrings and make it more suitable for your lifestyle now. Um, First thing that you want to do, look around at what you have already, and look around online or other stores to get an idea of what you want, what you want to see happen from what you have now into what you're going into. As a designer, I am here for you as well. If you need to come in, I can always give you some suggestions, but I need to know where to start. What kind of a shape of a stone that you want to change, what kind of setting that you'd want to change. I just need a few details, and we can go from there. Um, from that, I also need to find a budget. That's an important thing. Figure out what budget you want to work with.
So almost like shopping for a home, you need to kind of have your wish list and your low price point, your high price point, and your must-haves and your nice-to-haves before you kind of start on the process.
Exactly. Don't be afraid to tell me a budget because I don't want to scare people and get them heart attacks by going way over on it. So have an idea of what you want to spend and what you're comfortable with. Um, Another thing to look at is from when you're modifying your existing piece of jewelry, decide what you want to let go of and what you want to keep about it. If we're changing the whole center stone, we can change the whole center stone. If we are changing the way the whole mounting around it, that's something that you need to have a kind of a discussion about either with yourself or with other people, and just find out what we're letting go of and what we're keeping. So, and that's also a conversation that you can have with myself as well. I'd be happy to help with it.
Fantastic. So one thing that comes to mind a lot when just thinking about repurposing older jewelry or upgrading it or changing it is this idea of like I can actually just like completely melt this down and turn my rings into like earrings or something like that. Now is that a myth or is that something that is still done in modern day jewelry design and making?
It's a common thing that I come across really often. When we have your gold, we cannot melt it into something else. So when you heat up gold, you are losing part of the alloy. Without going way too technical, basically when we reheat that gold, it becomes very weak and brittle, and you get something called pits, which are kind of like little bubbles in your gold, inconsistent color. It weakens it, and so what we have to do if that physical gold is really important to you, we have to refine it, and that can be done. That's not a problem. But what it's best to do is we'll take in the gold, we will give you a credit for it, and let's make something new. That's the best practice. So.
That is good to know. So it sounds like that's a more cost-effective process anyway.
It's much more cost-effective, and you get a much better product out of it. The last point, any piece that is with us, at least, upgraded, we include an appraisal. It's good to get your piece reappraised right afterwards. So, and that because when you change your piece, the value changes. So whether we've added stones, whether we've taken away, whether the weight of the gold has changed, we include an appraisal, and whoever you do go with, make sure that they do as well.
That's a really, really good point. It's very good to know that you folks know all these details and things to look for and have best practices because as just a person who likes jewelry, I would not know to ask any of these questions, and it's really, really good that you have different options and best practices that you rely on and all your expertise.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, it's a good thing to have, especially for your insurance value, to have that all of your appraisals up to date.
Yeah, absolutely. So if I wanted to get my ring upgraded right now, how would I get a hold of you?
You can contact us on our Twitter, which is at PremierGemsYYC. You can contact me, Liz, at PremierGems.ca, or even come in to see us. We're at 11th Avenue and 6th Street in Calgary, Alberta, Southwest.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for your time, Liz, and we will see
Absolutely.
you soon next time.
Okay, take care.
Okay. Bye.